お誘いありがとうございます。 That's not my fault.
Because of your client and the attorney of record is...
This isn't his trial tape. Are these insane? Further questions?
10 minutes recess.
Why didn't you just jump right